श्रीकाल धनासरी महला पंजवा पूजा व्रत तिलक स्नाना पुण्य दान बहु देन. You can do your pujas, your worship, your fasting, your tilak and all kind of body adulations. Even take bath in the holy rivers, the holy dips, isnana. Can do charitable donations, punadan, bahudain, and several other requests and manifestations of worship to God. But कहूँ न बीजे संजम स्वामी बोलो मीठे बैन. The Lord doesn't really want this from you. This is not pleasing to Him. All He wants you to do is remember Him remember Him truly within your heart, and doesn't matter how you package this worship and devotion towards Him. You might even use meethe shabd, beautiful words to package it and justify it to yourself, but He can see through it all. प्रभ जी को नाम जपत मन चैन. All He's saying is the path, the recipe, the medicine to get towards Him, to get that kind of peace that you're looking for, is to take His name. And once you take His name, your mind is full of chain. So your mind is at peace, and you establish a connection with Him, and that connection opens doors of how you can further reach Him. बहु प्रकार खोजो सब ताको बिखम न जाई लैन. You try and look for Him in various ways, different forms, but there is you cannot find Him. All of this goes all of this is in vain. All of this is futile because you're really unable to find Him, because you're finding Him through your conscious mind instead of letting your subconscious mind, your soul, guide you. Rahao जाप ताप ब्रह्मन बसुधा कर उरद ताप ले gain. You might do the jap, you can chant His name, you can meditate on Him, and you roam around the entire world, the universe, trying to follow the lives of the yogis and the ascetics to try and get close to Him. But it will not work. You are trying all of this, all of your tapasyas, so that you can get Him, so that you can gain Him, but it does not work because eh bid nah patiyano Thakur jog jugti kar jain. This is not what the Thakur wants. He does not want you to suffer. He does not want you to sacrifice unnecessarily. This is all our own self-doubt and our creations. This is not what the Lord is asking you to do. He is our father and mother. Which parent is going to trouble and torture the child and say, you torture yourself to show me that you love me? That definition and interpretation of faith itself is somewhere very convoluted. Jog jugati kar jain. What He just wants you to do is, yes, you can probably go on the paths of the ascetics and the yogis and the yogis, but that is just one way. That's not the way that God really wants you to do. Amrit naam nirmolak har jas tin payo jis kirpen. He says that if you really want to get to Him, this is what He's asking. Accept His name as that ambrosial nectar, as the pure nectar that you're after. and nirmolak har jas. Sing praises of the Lord. Believe in Him, the true Lord, that He is pure, pristine, and when you accept Him, then you are actually able to even sing praises of Him to get Him better. But you know what? That only happens when Tin payo jis kirpan, when you are actually blessed with His mercy. See, the Lord is waiting to bless you. What do we say? Gur pure kiti pure. The complete Lord wants to complete you. He wants you to be able to come to Him and find Him. He wants to liberate you. He wants to, thoda parvan karna chahta hai. He wants you to benefit. But if you are trying to get close to Him by getting caught up in all this, um, in this show off and the other avenues, then that's no way of getting to know Him. Something related here is how when we do part, all He's saying is Naam Jap, right? It starts with such a simple ask. Data is saying ki Naam Japo, Vahe Guru. When you say Vahe Guru, you need to feel that love. Your heart needs to feel heavy. You need to immediately be able to establish that connection with the Lord. It's not just a word, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. No. When you say Vaheguru, your mind and heart needs to feel that connection. When that connection is established, He will guide you towards Him, where all the different bani and part that you're doing will suddenly make sense to you, because that will become your path to reach Him so that you are able to get His darshan. Unfortunately, today, right, when we do Sukhmani Sahib with the Sadh Sangat, we are rushing. There are those 3-4 people in the group who are going like a train. I feel that they are not doing the part to please the Lord. They are doing the part to show off and tell everyone, see, I am so eloquent and well versed with the language that I can rush through the part. Thoda karo, par sanyam na karo. Do little, but do it with perfection. Do it with discipline. This is not a race to the end. Religion, faith, devotion is no race. This is your quest for your peace, so that you are able to see and meet the Lord that you desire. It is again your interpretation of the Lord. My interpretation of the Lord and faith could be different than yours, but that is the beauty of Bani. It is not about knowing the parts by heart and just uttering it. Again and again the Bani says, Sirf Naam Jap. Start with that. Accept the Lord in your heart. Establish that connection. When that connection is established, then the magic starts happening. Sad sang rang prabh bethe, Nanak sukh jan rain. And that is when this happens, right? When that connection is established, and then when you actually sit in the company of the holy, what happens? Prabh bethe Nanak sukh jan rain. It's like you are sitting with the Lord, because the energy of everyone's connections is resonating, and that makes the connection stronger. It is not about how fast someone can say the part or how quickly we can connection. The idea of sitting in the Sadh Sangat is for everyone to share their connection with the Lord, so that together as a community your connection becomes stronger and you're able to receive sukh from the Data and your Janren. Your life becomes peaceful, satisfactory, and beautiful, just like the way the Lord wants it to be. I hope you think about this today and seek in your heart to find that connection, to be able to say Vaheguru and feel that love, feel the Data's hand on yours, to feel him touching your forehead and blessing you, to feel one with the Lord himself. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.